Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to Can't Catch a Break. I am DJ and Dr. Charlene Johnson. We can't catch a break. I am DJ.
Sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way. I'm sick and then sweet, I'm so tired sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way. And from human see me this way. Sweet, I'm so tired sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way.
Hey guys, I have 3 questions for you today.
Sweet, I'm so tired
Are you
Sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way. See me this way. Sweet, I'm so tired Sweet, I'm so tired you see me this way.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome to Can't Catch a Break. I'm DJ and Dr. Charlene. I want to thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Oh, on this snowy day, Wednesday, February 12th, 2025. It's 3 days, 4 days from Valentine's Day. What is it? Okay. Don't forget. Don't forget. All right. Well, thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. We appreciate you so much. We love you. And we're once again here to talk about some issues. So if you'd like to subscribe, tell a friend, Can't Catch a Break. We talk about issues. We talk about life issues. We talk about things that affect us all, that can we can bring together us all in unity. See, the thing is, we must come together as a people, no matter what color you are, race, agenda. We need to come together in this day and time. When it comes to the churches, I mean, everybody need to come together now. What we're seeing, what's taking place. The law is being, arrested. It's been taken over. hmm and we see what's happening right now. The boycotts of the stores, things of that nature, and DEI, all this laws. I mean, not even constitutional. When you look at it from the Constitution point of view, it's supposed to go through Congress, but they ain't doing that. No one is above the law. No one is under the Constitution. One nation under God. Okay, we supposed to be a country of no one nation under God, right? Well, it seems like the fear of man, in some cases, are been thrown out the window when it comes to the fear of God. hmm They want power and greed and pride, dictatorship, authoritatorship, monarchy, you name it. America, which direction are we going? So please subscribe, tell them what you think. We really appreciate you. Thank you all so much for listening to Can't Catch a Break. Yes, thank you all. And please, I would like for you to poll us if you can. Yes. Can't Catch a Break is on a variety of different outlets, social media outlets. You can find me. You can find me in Dr. Sharp. We're all over. Yeah. We might not be in the video on there live on video a lot. We're not. But we're audio. And we want to reach people so you can hear. You can also see. But we want to do it audio and video, but we will get around to that because this need to be talked about. The issues was affecting America, affecting American people, jobs, homes, finances, people abroad, um, the rule of law, what's happening. We just look at what's going on. Have a good episode today. I want to talk about something that we seems in our history when you go to class. You learn in school. Um, and we learn about history, right? We learn about, I know as Christians, it's still, you have to learn about history, okay? Because you need to know about that, your history, what taking place while you was here, while you was born, growing up, to things probably you missed if you wasn't born, but history goes a long way. But I want to talk to you about powerful. Who is the most powerful judge in America. It's the Chief Justice, John Roberts from the Supreme Court. Huh? Is it? Is it? Who is it? We have what? The district court. We have we have the circuit courts. Okay. The district courts we know is the trial courts. I'm just reading. I read because we want to get information. We're not here to try to trip nobody up. We're here to speak facts. Um, and then we got the circuit court, was the first level appeals. Then we have the Supreme Court, the final level of appeals. Okay, now we're seeing the Constitution is being violated, unconstitutional. Things are happening right now, all over right now. And right now, America, the people, when it comes to the laws, everything is being stripped. I mean, stripped. There's no conscience behind it. You know, it seems like we're in an authoritarian country right now. Now, I understand this from reading that we have the Supreme Court has the a level of shooting, cracking things down when it comes to people rights, citizen rights, the voters' rights, people, and generally, And what we're seeing now is that we're seeing now we're in a nation right now where things are not ran right when it comes to the body, when it comes to the Congress and the Senate. We see right now, well, we see uh, the president is using executive authority to even go on beyond executive authority without giving Congress approval. But I was listening to a media outlet, and from the professors of laws from different ones from Harvard and different schools, while they were saying that if you should try to define, disobey, I can say disobey a judge order and keep on doing it, then there could be fines levied and there could be criminal intent. Now, I was listening to that and I said, well, can you actually fine the president of the United States? Or would you start attacking his cabinet people? Or who would you start going after? Because eventually it'll be calls for it'll be calls for more of a law, like marshals and stuff, when it comes to people getting arrested if they don't obey that. We are really, and right now we got three judges. Okay, we got three judges. I mean, we got six judges, right? Okay, and look at it this, but hear this out. I want to say something here. If you see, and they see what's going on, they see the president what he's doing. He's like he's seeking vengeance. Everybody that came against him during the time when he wasn't a president. See, the Supreme Court already have granted him immunity in a case with him being charged, but yeah. But then he had another case down where he was charged with, you know, let's say taking money. When it came to his 34 counts, something like that, or I mean, story. Well, and they can in the court of law, innocent to proven guilty in the court of law, which the judge and jury found him guilty. Well, he now is a felon. So I'm thinking, I'm like, wow. But we're praying though. See, the people are praying though. See, because I'm reminded, that kings in the Bible, in the Old Testament and the New Testament, no matter what, God dealt with kings. See, he's not the king like over countries like London like that, but he's our chief. Okay, he's the chief, commanding chief over here. But see, God has no respect of person when it comes to him dealing with people. But he loves everybody. He gives you chance after chance after chance. Yeah, he chance. And I'm not trying to force my religion on anybody. I'm just talking because I hear everybody, the ones that are talking about, uh, you know, he's can't be stopped, and his cabinet they all are crooked and they have no experience and all that. But see, down through time, down through the days, the law is going to chastise them, okay? Because anything that's unconstitutional will get looked at. No matter if you're a Democrat or Republican, it's the rule of law. And we see right now what's happening right now. Okay, we see right now. Um, we see that the Supreme Court cannot be overruled by anybody when it comes to that. Not even the president. Okay, um, but it can be things can be overturned though. Okay, so it can be overturned. Like the things that happened with the abortion and stuff that was overturned. Roe versus Wade, right? So when I look at this right now, what's going on in America right now, you know, when I look at it right now, see the thing is the Supreme Court in Article 3, Section 1, um, states that the judicial power of the United States shall be vested in one Supreme Court and such inferior courts as the Congress may from time to time ordain and establish. Although the Constitution established the Supreme Court, it permits Congress to decide how to organize it. So Congress does have some say so of it. Okay, I just want to let you know because you know they're not that high where they can't be you know organized. As I say, can I use the article? Okay, organized. Okay, so I'm just here to tell you all that don't fear what's going on. See, because there's always a court for anyone that's disobeyed the law when it comes to the laws of this land in America. And then we have a God that's even higher than all that, who is bigger than any court, who has the say so over life, of a person's life. So we know about that, right? And for some, I'm not like I said, I'm not here to push my religion on anyone. Not here to be critical or judge anyone. Okay, not here to put nobody down, but I'm sharing with the people that some that probably, probably kind of you hear a lot of people talking. You hear a lot of things. I did a show on poll, polling. Okay, how that it could be misnumbers. The Quinnipiac polls and MSNBC polls and different ones, CBS polls and Fox polls and all the different polls. You know, and we look at it for what it is. I'm quite sure out of 78 million people in America, they don't rate him as high as 53%. Okay, I don't see that. Okay, so I'm telling you that we got to be watchful and understand. Get the facts. Don't be listening to everybody. See it for yourself. See it in writing. Okay, because people can say something, anything, and make stuff up. But the fact is, when it's presented, you see it, you hear it. Guess what? That's when you know it's true. Okay, but the thing is, no president, no vice president, none of them is higher than the Supreme Court when it comes to obeying the law, the Constitution, because these are judges here. Okay, all right, the Supreme Court. Okay, the highest level of court in the United States, the highest in the country, the final level of appeals in our federal court system. Okay, the Supreme Court decisions are binding on all other courts in the United States. The Supreme Court decisions on constitutional issues are nearly final. The Supreme Court decision on statutes can be changed by new legislation. The Supreme Court decision can be altered by constitutional amendments or by filing a new ruling of the court. Now, in that sense, say that when people say things like we hear the VP, all of them, Elon Musk, CC, how does a billionaire gets to come into the United States and control and look through people's files and personal files, social security numbers. And we know when Trump says, well, um, Elon Musk is just looking. He not able to access. Okay, how we know that? How do we know that? How do the people know that? Because you already fired most of everybody from the FBI. You got rid of Christopher Wray because Christopher Wray stood up to you. He's doing his job. He's a Republican like you, Donald Trump. I pray for you, man. I want the best for you. But this kind of stuff, which you got billionaires who shouldn't be South African was he part of the apartheid? I don't know. I'm assuming. If he is, then he definitely not be in the dealing with the White House. Okay, and he should be over anyway. He's not even from this country. Okay, like that. He's from South Africa, but they got him over there in the files and checking out different agencies, USAID, Department of Education. He's tackling all kind of stuff. That shouldn't be. It should. It's Congress is the one. They the one that holds the purse. So if people you elected in offices are not standing up to this kind of behavior, you should vote them back in. You shouldn't. I don't care, Republican, Democrat. If you're not standing up, don't vote them in. Okay, because if they want a salary, seven figures, or they don't, and they've been in there 20, 30 years. Some of them need to retire. Actually, we have seen some senators die in the White House. I mean, one of them, I'm assuming, or two of them, to die. Okay, so um, while we keep on with this longevity of people being in office, and some of them are set in their ways. You see it. Um, they scared of Donald Trump. They scared of him. Yeah, because he's gonna primary you. Oh, please, come on, come on. If a person's doing their job, why are you worried about that president? What he got on you? Nothing. If you're doing your job, come on. You got a Congress that got a man that's supposed to be the Speaker of the House. That's now he's agreeing with everything. It seemed like Congress last year didn't only pass about I'm assuming only three laws or like that, or mostly they were so low, it was a shame. Now they doing the same thing. The price of groceries, okay, the last administration, they didn't tackle that. Okay. Okay, now you in there. Why are you not tackling this? Why are you not doing something about it? You're too busy trying to control people, too busy firing people because you're out for vengeance. Okay? The judge in New York, two judges in New York found the courts innocent proved guilty to the court of law. Judge and jury found you guilty. Civil. Now, okay, now you want to fire everybody. Christopher Wray, because he did his job when going into Margo Largo and those files. So then you start when you got in office, you start throwing things away. The election frauds over in Atlanta. Okay. Fannie Mae Willis. Okay, she got caught up in something, but still, though, you supposed to be held accountable. Okay, on the RICO status. Y'all look up RICO status. Then you look at what uh what happened after that. Then Atlanta, then Georgia right now, Governor Kemp, he let them just get together and and what they said. Well, we can president don't like you, Kemp. He doesn't like you. Okay. Oh, the only thing when you did good when you had them to the Senate and over there to you know uh, say he ain't guilty of those charges and all that. Okay, you're trying to dismiss it, but it's gonna come back. Nobody's above the law. If I'm assuming him right, then when it comes to I'm saying I just spoke about Kemp letting so much go on over there when it comes to the law. It's these Congress people over there still having I mean it's for the people. You shouldn't have no assuming have no. I'm assuming that if you got some kind of racial intentions against the law, then you don't need to be part of it. Okay, um, in Atlanta over there in Georgia. Fannie Mae Willis. And I hope, I pray that she gets it back because justice matters for all of us. No one, we, as long as we on this earth, we got to obey the law. The law is for the lawless. Okay? And I know he's doing things, immunity, Eric Davis. I don't know, is it Eric Davis? I don't know. In New York. He got, and then he helped this man from Russia. That was a good thing. He's getting granted immunity. They should restrict that immunity thing down some because it's getting carried away. Then you have a man that's you elected back, got back in there, who said that white men are more competent. Wow, come on, see, that's kind of stuff. You cause it confusion, and you let people in there that I'm assuming that Tulsi Gabbard, who met with Assad, them, who still don't, and a question from the Senate about, I'm assuming with asking about snow, about, and you couldn't comment on that. Then you got Kennedy. Yeah, Kennedy needs some training, but I think his intent is good. But he needs to be a surgeon general. I mean, like see, Coop and them and all them, they went to school. They know about this. And then you got this Patel. I'm just gonna tell them all. I'm on a roll, everybody. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. On a roll. Roll. Yes, Patel over there, who's I've been reading, y'all. I'm telling you, I love it. I can tell who's right now. He can't answer the questions right. He's gonna purge himself. I'm assuming he's gonna purge himself because of the things that happen. Okay, and he refused. They keep on saying, look at the transcripts and all that. But they asking you questions. You hear before Judicial Board. Lindsey Graham ain't said nothing. Chuck Grassley, they ain't say anything. Cruz, Ted Cruz, or is it Cruz? He's the one that Trump even talked about his wife. And Mark Rubio, oh my goodness, it's another one. These are characters, man. I'm telling you. See, you saw it. People see this. Stand down, stand back, stand back, stand down. People see this on the news, man. America is being made fun of. We are coming a weak nation when it comes to laws. And Russia and them, China and them, they just can't wait to come over here. But we better pray. We better pray. Unless God intervene, we're gonna see a lot of things happen. But this is the end times, and I just want everybody to realize that, that we want the people here, no matter what color you are, children all, to grow up, so they can live a life of peace and happiness, and they can pass it down, generations to come if this world be in existence. But I'm seeing right now that we're this nation is so confused with the greed, the pride, the prideful, is evil times, dark times we're living in. Yeah, the law, the rule of law. Okay, that means that anybody now could do some things and get off. The way it's happening right now, that the law can't really hold people in jail no more. That's what's going to wind up too, because you start letting people off the hook for stuff that they was found proven in a court of law by a judge and a jury, letting them off. Then you're gonna see chaos like never before. And then and then now at this point now, it's immunity. It's immunity. It's immunity. Everything's immunity. It's immunity. Immunity. So they need to pass a law to cut this stuff down. Cut all this stuff down. You don't have the power to purse. You're the president of the United States, and stop. And you don't tell the judges, the Supreme Court judges, or courts, district courts, those, appellate courts, what they can't do. These are judges elected by the people, for the people. The rule of law still extends. And by you going after people trying to tell them you're going to put them in jail, Mr. President, I'm talking to you because God don't like this. Okay? So I just want to just say this because, I mean, we have the right in our Constitution, okay, our First Amendment rights. Okay, all right. We have the rights. The fourth, the fifth, the 14th. We have rights in America. Okay, so when the rule of law is being abused, then people, the lawyers, and everybody need to stand up and do not violence, but do it in the way the law wants you to do it. Take them to court, sue. You have to. Many cases has been won because people went to court to prove that nobody is above the law. So as a Christian, God is in control. Remember that He's the head. Okay, God made this earth. God made man, woman. God made everybody. Okay, He's the head. And when man thinks that he can tell God what to do, then that becomes a big problem. And when you start putting your trust in man like that, like they doing with him, making him an idol to a point where they fear him, then you need to read the Bible from the Old Testament and the New Testament. When it talks about, we look at Pharaoh, look at Moses, look at the stories in the Bible, look at all those kings God had to deal with. And we just saying, y'all wanted a king, y'all voted him in. And when God put Trump in office, the people did. But you're thinking about it now. You shouldn't have, because he turned on you. It's just like a frog, right? Can't need a lift. No, uh, a frog in a pond. Okay, but the spider want to get across to the other side of the pond. But the spider asked the frog. Now, I'm paraphrasing this. Can you take me over there because I might drown? The frog gets him over to where he's going. Just as the frog steps on land, the scorpion bites him. Deadly venom. See, and the times we're living in, okay? It's a lot of deception going on right now. It's a lot of things going on. So thank you all for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I'm DJ and Dr. Sharp. Please subscribe. Tell us what you think. Yes, I know people saying, how could you talk about this? Because I'm here, Jesus, he talked about things. Jesus dealt with the Pharisees, Sadducees. Jesus dealt with tax collectors. Jesus dealt with everybody poor. He dealt with people. Okay, and we here. We gotta do something, but don't be violent. Just use the law. The law is for the lawless. So thank you all for listening. Can't catch a break. Please subscribe. I'm DJ. I'm Dr. Shirley and Dr. Charlene. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed and a wonderful life. Enjoy your life, people. You only live once. Do something positive. Help somebody. Encourage somebody. Thank you for listening to Can't Catch a Break. I'm DJ and Dr. Shar. Please subscribe. Thank you.
So tired, every dog must have his day.
I'ma do this.